Hello everybody, this is the Daydreamer with Daydreams and Nightmares, and this is going to be my video entry into Havok Comics 100 subscriber giveaway. As always, I will leave the information to Havok Comics down in the description down below so you can go check out their contest and their channel. And I want to start off by saying congratulations on getting to 100 subscribers. With that said, I have some questions I need to answer. They want to know what your other hobbies are, I'm assuming other than collecting comics. And they want to know what is your favorite comic book character, and they want you to show off some books. And I believe there's a they involved. Um, anyway, they are asking that you are 18 years old or older, sub to their channel, and then answer the two questions. Now for me, other than collecting comic books, I'm also doing subscription boxes because I'm into all kinds of things geeky and whatnot as well. So I do collect collectibles as well, whether they be statues or figures or prints or things like that as well. I've been a big, huge movie fan over the years as well. I have a big DVD and Blu-ray collection. And while working in movie theaters when I was younger, I managed to collect quite a movie poster collection as well. Let's see. I really, in the fall, am big, huge into American football. I grew up in Wisconsin, so I'm a Packers fan. And that's one of the things that's my Sundays. I'm watching football on Sundays. Around the house, I have projects that I like to work on. I enjoy working with wood. I have a truck that's in the garage that I want to do a rebuild on that is on my agenda to do. And then there's some other woodworking and building projects that I have in the house here as well. And when I'm not working my 50-hour week or making content for YouTube, I try to squeeze all that in. Anyway, hope that answers your question. Now, as to my favorite comic book character, I've shown these books often on my channel. I'm going to scoot up so I can actually do a better job of showing these off. I have often shown this. Neil Gaiman's Sandman is one of my favorite series of books. It was one of the books that got me into being a collector rather than just a reader of comic books. I show off, this is the trade paperback for the first grouping of books, Preludes and Nocturnes. And I also picked up the second trade paperback for the Doll's House not too long ago as well. As another group of, I believe, 7 books in that run for the Doll's House. I have been progressively trying to, because I sold off a bunch of my comic books and a lot of my Sandmans before, but I've been slowly working my way through getting them back. I just like the idea and concept that Neil Gaiman has created, and then the artwork from Dave McKean on all these books. I do have some of these. I've got Sandman #2 here. Dave McKean does all the, it's almost like mixed media and found art covers that kind of reflect the stories but don't always necessarily do so. But they're always find them very interesting. Storytelling by Neil Gaiman's always great, and then the group of artists that he has working with him always do a good job as well with these stories. And I've always enjoyed the idea and the concept of a Lord of Dreams, the idea that there is a creature, a person that is in charge of the ideas, the thoughts, the dreams of others, and to have a dream world that he rules over, and mixing in the characters from literature, because he is also the Lord of stories as well, because those are ideas that come from people in their minds and dreams and things like that as well. So once again, that was Sandman #2 from that Preludes and Nocturnes. I also picked up Sandman #3 recently as well. So from that, then one of the more key issues that I was happy to pick up, Sandman #4, which is the very first appearance of Lucifer, who they've based the TV show on from this comic book series here. I have Sandman #7. So I have a couple gaps in here. I haven't picked up 5 or 6 or #1 yet. That's the harder one to get as well. But that's #7. And of course, another key one is here, Sandman #8, which is the first appearance of Death, sister to Dream. was very happy to get my hands on this one as well. And then from the Preludes and Nocturnes into Doll's House, you have Sandman number 10 here, which is the start of the Dollhouse storyline as well. So just showing off a few of the covers and stories for Sandman. But yeah, once again, that is my favorite comic book character all around. I also like a lot of others in that DC Vertigo line. Absolutely love John Constantine as well. Swamp Thing, Animal Man, great characters as well. If you're going into the Marvel Universe or DC Universe, well, this for me, this is the DC Universe. Those are my favorite in the DC Universe. In Marvel, it's going to be more along the lines of Spider-Man and Wolverine and X-Men and those characters. But anyway, I hope that answers your questions. This is for Havok Comics 100 subscriber giveaway. Once again, link will be in the description down below. And thank you for watching.